Good evening, campers. It's the 9th of June. It's, bloody hell, it's 1903. Didn't think you realised that. I went in boxy today, going to do my electrics. We've never done that. And then we decided to try and change the seat swabs, the seat cushions on my van. So we took the passenger wall apart and couldn't get it, got it all out, got it all fucking apart. We couldn't get that bloody swab out there. So all it is we done finished up doing was fixing the runner going back and forth until he was stuck. And got it going. I tell you what, he's a fucking bloody made me laugh, old Boxy, today. He reckoned it when he were younger. He had a fucking accident on the farm, and he lost both his ears like that. And he said to her, he said, you know what? He said, I couldn't do anything with it. He said, well, the doctor said about what? He said, but the thing is, said, you'll hear a little bit. He said, but it's your ear a bit that goes like that, and it catches the sound. He said, so the doctor said to me, he said, I'll look out for some ears for you. Anyway, he said, a couple of months went by. He said, and he got me a bloody couple of ears. But he said, the thing where he said, I had a pig's ear on that side. He said, and a little terrier dog on that side. So anyway, so I had them about 5 or 6 months. He said, and the doctor said to me, he said, how you get on with them ears? I said, oh, there. He said, they're fine. He said, but he said, that one there, he said, the terrier ear. He said, I can hear somebody whistle. He said, 3 miles away. He said, but the pig's ear, he said, I ain't no too good. He said, because all in your ear is a bit of crackling. Oh, it tickled me anyway. Yeah, we just sat there and had a fucking laugh and, well, yeah. He was just saying to me, he was telling me about Matron. I said, what about Matron? He said, well, I'll tell you what, he said, she's a bit like a wheelbarrow. I mean, what do you mean she's like a fucking wheelbarrow? He said, well, she's hard to push and easily upset. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, so I stayed home over the bloody weekend. And well, so I were in bed with her early it must be. And must be a babe. I mean, I was let in bed there and I said to her, she said, you all right? I went, I said, I got a fucking terrible headache. I said, go on downstairs, I said, give me something for a headache, will you? So she come back up with a brush. She gets in bed and starts poking me in the back with a fucking brush. I said, what are you doing poking me in the back with a fucking brush? Get a grip, what's the matter with you? She said, well, that's what you fucking do to me when I got a headache. Yeah. Yeah, the other girl on the fucking end of the road, she ran about, bit of a prostitute, you know. And she reckoned business is that good. She reckoned that, if she had another pair of legs, she'd open up a room. Yeah, she reckoned business is that good. She said, I was up and down them stairs, she said yesterday, 47 times. I went, oh, I said, your poor feet. Just a little nonsense. Anyway, I'm up at Whitesheet Hill. You know, remember that one, that fucking woman from Maiden Bradley? I put something about Whitesheet Hill on here. Boxy put something about, put a picture of a Ku Klux Klan on a horse and said, what's the natives or what's the locals or some fucking thing. And she thought that apparently this fucking bloke Chalky White used to head of the Ku Klux Klan. I think she thought he were over from America in England, that Whitesheet Hill. On his holidays or something. That's all it was. She fucking serious. That's what she thought. She fucking lived in Maiden Bradley, and but she didn't know there was a fucking place called Whitesheet Hill. She thought it was something the Ku Klux Klan called it. Oh, fucking tossers, isn't it? Anyway, have a look out here. It's fucking nice out here. That's one of the dots that's on my window. But, yeah, it's quite nice up here. I don't usually stop this end, but I come up that way today. Sky in that. I usually come in that way. But it's a bit weird it is, because I know under all them puddles it's really, really hard standing and it's easy to get through. But because I can't see the bottom, I don't like fucking going in, I don't like doing it. Oh, hang on, got a fucking kettleboard in here. I'll have to shut this, get a bit of draft. So there's not much more to say really, it's just a little bit of nonsense, isn't it? We're going to boxes again tomorrow, I think, see if we can have another go at these electrics or something. We went got some stuff to do, little bits on the back wheel arches, but it's down low. It's like rust on them. I mean, it's hardly. Well, I wouldn't have fucking noticed it, but he noticed it. I reckon there might even be a bit of metal sort of stuck to the fucking bodywork or something. But there you go. So anyway, peeps, I'll speak to you all later, and yeah, that's about it really. I'll speak to you later. Stay classy, no fighting. Bye bye.